name is Gael Barranco, and today's African American Spotlight is on Mae Jemison. As a doctor, engineer, and NASA astronaut, Mae Jemison has always reached for the stars. In 1992, Jemison became the first African American woman to travel in space. She has also written several books and appeared on many television programs, including an episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation. In addition to her many awards, Jemison has been inducted into the National Women's Hall of Fame and the International Space Hall of Fame. As one of the only African American students in her class, Jemison experienced racial discrimination in school. She later served as president of the Black Student Union and choreographed a performing arts production called Out of the Shadows and about the African American experience. Jemison graduated in 1977 with a Bachelor's of Science degree in Chemical Engineering and a Bachelor's of Arts degree in African and American Studies. After graduating from Stanford University, Jemison attended Cornell Medical School. In 1987, Mae Jemison was one of the 15 people chosen out of over 2,000 applicants selected for NASA's Astronaut Group 12, which was the first group chosen after the Challenger explosion. After being selected, Jemison trained with NASA and worked on projects at the Kennedy Space Center in Florida and the Shuttle Aviance Integration Laboratory. She received her first mission on September 28, 1989, when she was selected to join the STS-47 crew as a mission specialist. On September 12, 1992, Jemison and 6 other astronauts went into space on the Space Shuttle Endeavour. The voyage made Jemison the first African-American woman in space. The team made 127 orbits around the Earth and returned to the Kennedy Space Center in Florida on September 20, 1992. Never be limited by other people's limited imaginations. LHS students, don't ever let anyone limit your possibilities, your imagination, your dreams. You see, some people never achieve because they lack vision. They lack imagination. I'm not talking about what you see in front of you. I'm talking about seeing yourself in places, in positions that are a part of your goals. You see, in order to achieve any goal, you must be able to see yourself in that position. Your eyes won't believe what your mind can't conceive. For you to see it, for it to become a reality, you must believe in your mind and do the work. Never stop dreaming or imagining, and never let anyone limit your potential, your possibilities, or your purpose. If you can see it, be it.
What's going on, y'all? It's Miss Harris, and I am back with your Thursday weekly math minutes. So this week we are going to talk about identifying your X and Y intercepts. So go ahead and grab some paper and let's get started. Now we're going to do this separately and then we're going to put it all together, okay? So we're going to start with identifying the Y intercept. So that is where your graph is going to cross the Y axis, okay? So I'm going to give you a second, or I'm going to give you 20 seconds to try this on your own, and then we'll come back and check it and see how you did. Remember, your Y-intercept is going to be the vertical axis, okay? So let's go ahead and get started, see how y'all do. Alright, here we go. So first thing I'm going to do is I am going to highlight my Y-axis because I know that's where I'm going to find my Y-intercept. Alright, and remember your Y-axis is going to be this vertical line right here. And I am literally going to see where does my red graph hit my yellow line at this point, okay? Change my color here. So you're going to look at this quadratic graph and you're just going to go start from the bottom. Go up, 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 until you see that your red graph is going to hit your Y-axis right here at the number +6. So your Y-intercept would either be +6, or if you want to get fancy, you could also put 0, 6, okay? Because that's going to represent where x equals 0, and then the Y value would be +6. And I'm going to keep going on my graph and notice that my red graph does not touch my yellow line anymore. So 6 will be my only Y-intercept, okay? All right, now we're going to try identifying your X-intercept. And I'm going to go ahead and give you 20 seconds to identify that. Remember, your Y-axis is going to be the vertical line, so that means your X-axis has to be your horizontal line, okay? Here we go, 20 seconds on the clock. right, now with your x-intercept, we are going to highlight the x-axis first. All right, so your x-axis, once again, is going to be this line that goes horizontally from left to right, okay? And we're going to see where our red graph is going to cross our yellow line. So I'm going to start at the top of my graph, okay? And I'm just going to follow all the way down, all the way down, all the way down until my red line hits my yellow line, which is right here at the number -2. So my x-intercept would be the number -2, or once again, if you want to get fancy, you can write it as an ordered pair. So since this is my x-intercept, that -2 would go first as my x value, and then 0 would be my y value since it is an intercept, okay, because it's following on that x-axis line. And that will be your answer for that one. So now that you've seen how to identify a y-intercept and an x-intercept, you guys are now going to put it together. And I'm going to give you 20 seconds for that, but I think you got it. As long as you pay attention to where your red lines are crossing your axis, you should be good, okay? So here is your next graph. Once again, you are going to identify the x and y intercepts, and then I'm going to give you 20 seconds and we'll check it. Here we go. All right, so here we go. I'm going to start with the x-intercept first. So let me highlight my x-axis. Okay, so I'm going across here from left to right. And then I noticed that my graph only hits my yellow line one time, and that's right here. Now, you do not see a number right here, but I do know that my origin is 0. I know that I have the number 2 right here, so I know that halfway between 0 and 2 has to be the number +1. So my x-intercept is going to be 1 or 1, 0. And then my y-intercept, let me go ahead and highlight that line. Oh, y'all probably can't see that. Okay, it's all right. All right, now we're going to see where the purple is going to hit the red graph. Okay? And if I start at the top of my graph and I go down, go down, go down, the only place that it hits my purple line is at +4, okay? So my y-intercept will be 4, or if I wanted to write it as an ordered pair, it would be 0, 4. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you identify your x and your y-intercept. So make sure you guys check in for our quizzes during Wolverine time. And until the next video, I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Good morning, Laverne High School. Today is Thursday, February 23rd. Supposedly it's still winter, but it feels like spring. High today of 81. What is even happening? Anyways. Okay, today is our Black History Showcase program. Yay, finally! Now, the most important thing I do have to address is behavior. So if we have any major behavior disruptions today, or on the way to the gym, or on the way back to class from the gym, in the gym, this will be reason to cancel the Black History Showcase, and everyone will return to 8th period and just have class the rest of the afternoon. So it is very important that everyone is on their best behavior, and it's very important that everyone is respectful during these performances and quiet so that the performers can hear their music and everything. So the schedule for today is you are all already in 2nd period. Yay, congratulations, you made it to 2nd period. Most of you on time. Woo! After 2nd period, you're going to go to 4th period just like normal. Now, here's where it changes. After 4th period, everyone will go directly to 8th period. And students, really that's all you need to worry about. Students right after 4th period go to 8th period class. And then we will overhead for classes that are a majority of 9th and 10th graders to go to the gym to watch the performance. And then at 1:50 we'll switch, and 9th and 10th graders will go back to class to have 8th period class, and then juniors and seniors will go to the gym to watch the performance at 1:50. Students, if you have questions about the schedule, just ask your teachers. And everyone will be sitting on the cafeteria side of the gym because the performances all face one direction. So for the first performance, 9th graders will be upstairs and 10th graders will be downstairs, both on the cafeteria side. And then for the second performance, 11th graders will be sitting upstairs in the gym and 12th graders will be sitting downstairs in the gym, both on the cafeteria side of the gym. All right, so oh my goodness, our women's basketball team has made it to regionals. Congratulations, women. They are playing Friday at 7 at Oakland, so we should all go to support them. AP students. AP students enrolled in spring AP courses like AP Psychology and AP Government must sign up to take their AP exam by Monday, February 27th. You will pay Miss Shanklin in the front office. Okay. Laverne FFA. This week is National FFA Week to celebrate Laverne FFA. Brings you on agricultural fun fact. Oh, Laverne FFA brings you an agricultural fun fact. Did you know that the U.S. employs 21.1 million people in the agriculture and food sector? That's 10% of our population. That is actually very interesting. Thank you for that. Interact Club meeting today, Thursday at 3:45 in the Glass House. You need a ride by 4:30. Check your school email to sign up for volunteer opportunities. Cheerleading. Interested in becoming an LHS football or basketball cheerleader? A mandatory parent-athlete meeting will be held Wednesday, March 15th at 5:30 p.m. in the cafeteria. Cheerleading. Interested in becoming an LHS competition cheerleader? Open gym will be held March 1st, 8th, 15th at Steel Elite Athletics from 4:30 to 6. Any further questions, please see Coach Sim. All right, yesterday's Get to Know You question was what pets do you have? And a bunch of you tried to give me your answers for which AP does not own any cats. And it was actually very interesting what you all thought. So you know I own cats, and you know Miss Barnes owns cats. And believe it or not, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. Coach Jones owns cats. Who would have thought he's a cat person? So you should ask him in the hallway, how much he loves cats, and that will just be, very special to him. So Dr. Hudson turns out to be the only assistant principal that doesn't own any cats. In honor of today's spring weather, today's Get to Know You question is, ironically, what is your favorite outdoor winter activity? Do you like to sled? I don't know if any of y'all have skied or snowboarded. I have not, but Miss Schultz has, so you can ask her. Ice skating. I think sledding is probably the most fun. Yes. All right, those are all of our morning announcements. I need some more coffee to wake up, but I hope you all have a wonderful, productive class. And remember, it's always a great day to be a Wolverine.